Hello everyone, it's me. I'm back again. I forgot to show y'all something that I had done a couple days ago, but it is a luggage tag, and I'm going out of the country, and I will be needing a luggage tag, so I decided to do this one, and it says I'm over here. The suitcase that I have doesn't have the little compartment on it, so I decided to make something that would strap around the handle. And how I'm going to do it, I'm probably going to either staple it or double knotting or something, or getting a longer piece of leather and put it on there. That way, you know, I know it's not going to just come off just by being with the other luggage or being handled. But it says I'm over here. I did a lot of distressing. I used my Tim Holtz stamp set. I think it's I don't know what's the name of it, but it has a Route 66 and the tire track and stamps in it. And I used the stamp set, and I actually embossed this tire tracks on here. As you can see, I did a long piece there, and then I went, you know, a little, every other place looked like skid marks, like I'm traveling or whatever. And I did a whole bunch of little background stamping, and I cut I'm over here out on my Cricut. I did it at, I think, 3 inches or 2 3/4, but it's right about at 3 inches. And I layered it, and I used some of my paper that came from, I forgot what paper stack that was, but it's some of Tim Holtz Paper Stash, that's what it is, Paper Stash. And I used the page that had like the whole bunch of definitions of words and stuff. And I actually did distressing on the edges. I did crackle paint on the edges as well. I rubbed the ink pad over the edges. I used the black gelato and made it smudge in some areas, make it look like, you know, real distressed and old and all that kind of stuff. And I actually went over with a whole bunch of UD. It's about 3 layers thick on both sides, and then I went around the edges with some gold perfect powder, what's that stuff called? Hold on. Yeah, Pearl X pigment powders, and I just went around the edges. You could barely see it on the edges. Yeah, but it's there. And on the back, somehow some white embossing powder got into my UD. I don't know how that happened, but it has some little white splotches in it, but I'm okay with that. I used some scraps that came from when I did the Harlequin something else, and I used the old jalopy die from Tim Holtz, and I used the road trip stamp and the Route 66 and stamped that on the car. And I used some glaze pens, red glaze pens in the windows. Same background stamping with the let me see if I can get better lighting, because this looks horrible. Let me see. Let me move it down just a little bit. Let's see. I don't know if you can see that little road trip right there, and then Route 66, and I ran around the edges with the gelato, and I did a whole bunch of distressing. Now here are the little file tabs that I made to look like little tags to hang from the other one, and these are going to hold my information just in case, you know, my luggage get misplaced or whatever, lost, you know, anything is, you know, bound to happen. And I just took some of my leather and cut it about almost to the end, that way, you know, it doesn't break off or whatever. And that's it. 3 layers thick of UD, background stamping, distressing, and all that kind of stuff. And that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up. I'll be glad to answer. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.